Hello there, Lunar Squadron. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another Marvel's Spider-Man 2 video. This week commemorates 5 years since the release of Marvel's Spider-Man, and to commemorate this occasion, earlier this morning, Insomniac Games tweeted that they will be having a celebration of sorts, and we're thinking that we might be getting some new Marvel Spider-Man 2 news at this celebration. We're going to break down everything that you should expect out of this 5-year celebration, and whether we think that we will be seeing some Marvel Spider-Man 2 news at this celebration. But before we get into this, guys, if you're new to the channel, we would love to have you, and the way to do that is go down below this video, click that little red subscribe button, and make sure to click the bell notification button right on next to it. It'll let you know every single time that we upload the latest and greatest Marvel Spider-Man 2 videos here on YouTube. With that, Nick, you ready to get into this one?
Yep, definitely am.
All right, let's do this, guys. Insomniac Games, they've been cooking. They've been behind the scenes in the kitchen cooking up something. They have been cooking some new Spider-Man 2 news. And Nick, we got some announcements, particularly this morning, that there will be an event where they will be discussing some Spider-Man stuff on Insomniac Live.
Yeah, they sure will. So as of the filming of this video, which is September 4th, Insomniac Games actually tweeted out at 10:30 this morning to join us for a special Insomniac Live on Wednesday, September 6th, as we look back at 5 years of Marvel Spider-Man with Yuri Lowenthal, Najee Jeter, and Laura Bailey. And then that the Insomniac Live starts at 3 p.m. Pacific over on their Twitch channel. Now, this on its own is very exciting. It's really exciting to see Najee, Yuri, and Laura get together to talk about Marvel Spider-Man. I cannot believe it has been 5 years already since the first Marvel Spider-Man game. I remember when that game came out. I remember loading it up on my PS4 at midnight and just playing it all night. And I just cannot comprehend that it's already been 5 years since that game has come out. That is just crazy. But, of course, we are all interested in learning more about Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now, while this is a dedicated Marvel Spider-Man event, this is not a Marvel Spider-Man 2 event. There is some potential throughout this event to perhaps get some new news or content for Marvel Spider-Man 2.
That's right, Nick, and I find it a little bit hard to believe that, if we're getting Yuri Lowenthal, Najee Jeter, and Laura Bailey in a room talking about Spider-Man only a few weeks before the release of Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2 seems like it's going to come up naturally in that conversation, and so this just might be a great event to watch, primarily to just see these incredible voice actors reminisce about their work on Spider-Man. I think that in and of itself is enough reason to tune into this event. But beyond that, guys, this might be a great event just to keep your eyes on. There might be a possible thing or two, maybe some gameplay or story details that might come out at this event about Spider-Man 2, particularly given the proximity of this event and the release date of Spider-Man 2, of course, coming out on October 20th. We're getting to that date so quickly now, and so I really wouldn't look at this event as a surefire, this is going to be a place where we are going to get some gameplay or trailer or anything like that, namely because, Nick, as we know, there's possibly going to be a bigger event that is dedicated for new Marvel Spider-Man 2 gameplay, right?
Yeah, we've talked about this in our last 2 videos on the channel, that there are rumors of a state of play at some point in September. We still don't have confirmation if or when that is even going to happen, but those are the rumors going around. And I definitely want to temper expectations when it comes to this event on Wednesday because, guys, again, they are marketing this as a dedicated Marvel Spider-Man 1 event. So don't go into this event expecting to see new gameplay or story details, but I definitely think it is realistic that in these conversations between these voice actors to get some sort of insight into the story of Marvel Spider-Man 2. I would just be shocked if they didn't bring up their characters, where they're at, where the story is headed. I just would be shocked if there aren't some sort of conversation or details that come out of their discussions. I think they would be really good at the whole PR marketing thing if they could walk that line without revealing anything about Marvel Spider-Man 2. I would be impressed if they were able to do that. Or I would be shocked if perhaps there were some questions that, hey, where's your character at going into Marvel Spider-Man 2? Like, I would just be shocked if there weren't questions like that. And of course, Insomniac could always surprise us with perhaps some new gameplay for Marvel Spider-Man 2 as a little surprise, or a look at those suits that they've been talking about all summer. Like, this could be an event that they possibly would do it, but that's more of a stretch. I definitely, though, don't think it is a huge leap that in the discussions between Laura, Najee, and Yuri, that we get some sort of insight into the story or character motives of Marvel Spider-Man 2. I just don't know how they wouldn't bring that up, just because we're so close to the release of the second game, and that would just be a natural conversation to have. So I definitely think that is a realistic expectation, but guys, just remember, this is a dedicated Marvel Spider-Man 1 event, and perhaps if they don't show new gameplay, perhaps this could be where a state of play is announced, or we could even get a state of play announced the day after, because I do know that Sony has liked announcing these things on Thursdays in the past. So I definitely think we are getting close to getting something new for Marvel Spider-Man 2. We are now into September. We're a month and a half or so away from the release of this game. Like, they said something new would come before the launch of this game. If that's going to be the case, it's going to be over the next 6 or 7 weeks. So if it's not at this event on Wednesday, whatever new is coming is going to come very soon, and we're only 7 or so weeks away from the release of this game. So we're really close, guys. Just hold on a little bit longer, but definitely keep your eyes on Wednesday. Just, if nothing else, check in with our favorite voice actors and Insomniac and just reminisce about such a great game.
That is definitely what you and I will be doing, Nick. I'm definitely going to be tuning into this event because I'm really interested to hear their perspective, particularly on their experience voice acting for the first game. And that said, guys, I just think the bottom line here is that this week is a great week to keep your eyes peeled, to keep your ear to the ground and really look at some potential Spider-Man 2 news. I just find it a little hard to believe that, given that we're going to be having this event on Wednesday and then Thursday marks the actual 5-year anniversary of Spider-Man 1, given these two special occasions this week, I am wondering if, maybe some Spider-Man 2 news will trickle out throughout the entire process, particularly given those recent tweets out of Insomniac Games. That said, guys, let us know what you all think is going to go down this week. Are you thinking that this is just going to be a dedicated Spider-Man 1 panel and that Spider-Man 2 will not come up at all? And are you thinking that we'll possibly see an announcement of the state of play, or perhaps an announcement or teaser of gameplay to come on Thursday, which does mark that 5-year anniversary for Spider-Man 1? I'd love to hear what you all have to say in the comments down below. However, that's going to do it for this discussion. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, we will see you all next time.